me up. When I have my program, you have your program, we come together and create a program together.
We are creating a program together, but I'm leading. That's why.
All right, so I can't.
Are you seeing it?
I can't.
You look at evidence.
I can't.
Look at the evidence.
I cannot.
What is the resistance? What?
Okay, so this was going to be my next point.
Do I not lead?
This was going to be my next point. And again, this goes back
to
how to have a balanced relationship.
Perfect. This is perfect. Because y'all are seeing this in real time. I didn't even say nothing crazy. I gave an example. No. She lost it. She was like, I can't. Okay. So. That's the thing. All right. So all the fellas watching, it's like, yeah, you don't have to ask necessarily. You may have to ask. I may have to ask you. You know, sometimes you be just tripping.
Well, I have grown.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You don't have to ask a woman to submit. Like, usually, if you're doing your stuff, you're on your purpose, and you're doing things correctly, she'll want to submit because she wants to be, again, kind of like on your program. And for me, being on my program is you having me supporting a program of your own. So I never wanted some, if that makes sense. Like, I am someone, if this is a company, like, sure, you're joining this company, but I never wanted you to not, it's like me buying off like a little company. Like, you had your own company and I'm buying you up. I'm like, all right, cool. So like, I'm the parent company. Cool, we're doing things, but I still want you to do your own business. Like, you're not stopping.
I have so much resistance to what you just said.
See? See? Prime example. But it's like, it's still the same thing. It's still like, we're not necessarily working. We're not working. What is your resistance? Let's get this out the way right here. Let's go. Let's talk about it now.
Why are you a parent company buying me up?
Because you're getting onto the program of me.
No.
You didn't let me explain my program.
Okay.
I said my program includes you having your own program. Yes,
but why are you a parent company buying me up? When I have my program, you have your program, we come together and create a program together.
We are creating a program together, but I'm leading. That's why.
All right, so I can't.
Are you seeing it?
I can't.
You look at evidence.
I can't.
Look at the evidence.
I cannot.
What is the resistance? What?
Okay, so this was going to be my next point.
Do I not lead?
This was going to be my next point. And again, this goes back to how to have a balanced relationship.
This is perfect. Because y'all are seeing this in real time. I didn't even say nothing crazy. I gave an example. No. She lost it. She was like, I can't.
Okay. So, again,
were just explaining the same thing too.
My second point, so why modern women can't allow men to lead, is because we view it as a partnership. There is no hierarchy. It's understanding that we can both co-lead. We both have strengths in different leadership areas, and it's like, yes, we both lead. However, I have acknowledged that in our relationship growth, you are the leader.
So what the problem is?
You're spanning that to like all of it, and it's like,
when did I say all of it?
The program.
Did I even get to finish explaining what my program was?
You didn't.
Huh? You just got what?
Triggered.
Boom. Y'all see what I'm talking about? And she's someone who's working at it. Imagine the rest of them. Woo! Lord. I didn't even say nothing.
Because, especially, like, we've talked about it before with the podcast, with our therapy stuff. Like, I was already doing it and you were already doing it. So, like, as far as like getting onto your program, I do feel like we came together.
Okay.
So why do you feel like a parent company buying my smaller one?
Because I make a lot of the decisions. I am the leader in our relationship.
But that doesn't have to do with our business.
Yes, it does. You want to be in a relationship with me, right?
Yes.
That includes business, correct?
I mean, you could compartmentalize it.
So, do you want to like not be together right now and just do business?
No.
Okay then. So you can't under my program. I'm the leader of the relationship you just said, right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because guess what? I'm not trying to take over your business. In my analogy, in my program, your business is still your business. I want you to do your own thing. I'm just the parent company above. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was trying to say. You just proved my point. What? I'm not trying to control nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm just naturally leading, and therefore the parent company was like, okay, well, if you want to get on this program and do stuff with me, let's do it. That's it. Because I didn't come to you saying like, oh, I want a relationship with you and to build business with you and all these other things. I was like, I'm doing these things over here. I was just doing these things. I would have been doing these things regardless. But you were like, man, this is exactly what I wanted. I really want to be part of this company.
Okay, so yes, I did once, and remember I'm bisexual and polyamorous. So specifically with a man, I did want to build professionally with a man. And like, but again, it was like I was still doing what I was doing. Like I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I had my own vision for what I want to do as far as the child care center and classes and all that stuff. Like I already had my program as well. And
I understand. What's part of my program? That you have your own program, right?
Yes. So
I'm not negating anything that you're just saying.
But yes. Why is it? Even in, yes, you're a leader in our relationship.
So this is the point. This goes back to like, you wanted a guy to have all these things.
Yes.
But you don't want to give up the little inch of like, not even nothing. I'm still not even controlling her. She's still like, I don't want to give away thought of the kind of similarity of the idea of control. I'm not even saying nothing.
I just don't like the hierarchy aspects.
I know, but it's an actual reality in our relationship dynamic. Not like hierarchy in terms of I'm more important. Just like I am a leader. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm just the leader in our relationship. Because think about it. If I wasn't doing all this stuff, you wouldn't want to be with me anyway.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I've actually passed on guys because they weren't in the same field. They weren't doing what I wanted professionally. Like the area that I wanted to go, how I wanted to impact people. Yeah.
Think about it. The mics, audio, the camera.
I'm so thankful. I had the idea for the podcast. I wanted to do it with a man. I was obviously had the voice for it, but all the background and technology bit, I was like, can I just show up and record?
And this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not, and I'm not saying this like as in like I could replace you or anything like that. I'm just saying like,
because you could.
Yeah, because you're unique, and I understand that. But I'm saying I could have done the podcast with somebody else because our roommate asked to do a podcast with me.
She did. Like the first day she met him, and I was like, excuse me.
That's not the first time I've been offered that, because like other people see what I'm talking about, which is why you came on board, which is what I'm just saying. Like, people understand and they see that. So if I didn't have any of this together, you wouldn't be wanting to be under my leadership anyways. But in order to have somebody lead, you have to give up what? Some level of control. It's okay. Because guess what? If you didn't want them to lead in the first place, you wouldn't be there. So that's the pedestal that you're having is like, oh, control is so much worth it. It's not worth the fight, is what I'm trying to say. I give control all the time. Do y'all see me arguing about little petty shit? Fuck no. And when you have an attitude, do I go tit for tat with you?
You sure don't. You be like, well, I'm gonna leave you and your feelings and go over there.
Fellas, for what? That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
he's always like, you gonna argue by yourself.
For what? For what?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Control, independence is so on the pedestal. It's like, ooh, y'all be worshiping it.
Well, no.
Y'all be like,
my thing is I reject the patriarchy because of the hierarchy and superiority complex. So anything that resembles a hierarchy, I'm like, why can't it be a partnership? Why can't they be on the same level?
Why do you look at a pyramid and say it's unfair that the top brick is at the top? Or do you just respect the structure? Every brick has its purpose. And then again, none of them is less than the lower brick is lesser than the top brick. No, they're all made out of the same goddamn materials. They just put and fit in the places that they do.
I've never heard that analogy before.
Just made it up.
That's a good one.
See, sometimes they work out. Hey, look, when I'm on the spot, sometimes they gonna work out, sometimes they not. You know what I mean? Yeah. We live, dog. We live. Shit. But
Okay,
yeah,
all right,
it's like that. That's
that.
you know what I mean? That it's just because the way it's perceived, and that's what's fucking modern women up.
You said it. You said parent. You didn't have to say it like that.
I didn't. But my point is, it's just a structure. It's just a structure. And again, on my program, what I said from the jump is, I don't want somebody who don't got their own shit going. Because I'm literally not a parent.
That's why I'm saying.
I understand.
Language, baby. Language.
I understand. But my point was, the language got you triggered before you even listen to the point.
Yes.
The point was, it's about the structure. That's all.
Well, I like the pyramid example.
Yeah, that pedestal of the control independence, it just needs to get knocked down because it's not worth sacrificing everything else. Because if that was the case, and if I was like super on the other side on that red pill masculine shit, like on the OD just overboard side, I would be like, well, I need a woman who's submissive to and she needs to have sex exactly when I say like. There's times when you don't want to have sex, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I just gotta, like, take the L, because I'm not trying to do some shit. I'll try to convince you as much as I can now, you know what I mean? Try to do a little thing. But I understand my sex drive is higher. But I'm also had a boundary of like, well, if you can't do that, then somebody gotta do it. So that's why we polyamorous.
Because I can't.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I didn't give up everything. If I did, then I would have just been, we wouldn't be together, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that. It's just that the thing that y'all hold up is so near and dear. Oh, my independence. Oh, my independence. Y'all just be clawing for that shit. Like, let that bitch go. Holding all y'all relationships back. God damn. And again, we're in a healty relationship.
Yeah, and I've done a lot of growth work within the last
how
year.
Bad do you think
the
it
last
is?
year.
2 therapists. I just want y'all to understand how bad this shit is. Black people, we gotta get it together.
Hey, it's the Real Family. It's your girl Rocqi.
And your boy Elsa.
And thanks for being here. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell.
Right, because subscribing and hitting that notification bell does 2 very important things. 1, it gives you notification on our new content and make sure that you're up to date on everything that we put out every week.
Every week.
You know, every week.
Every week.
And then number 2, it helps your boy and your girl out with some money. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it honest.
It's so real, baby.
But in all seriousness, this is just like the video portion, the YouTube portion of our content. We are It's So Real podcast. So we have all these episodes just waiting for y'all on how many platforms?
11 different streaming platforms.
11.
So it's up to you to choose.
Yeah, there's no excuses. We on everything. So whatever platform you're most comfortable listening to stuff, your content on, we're right there for you. So look us up. It's So Real Podcast.
And our link tree is available on our YouTube channel. Go over there, find the platform that works best for you. Subscribe to our podcast and hear the full thing, because we have a lot more to say than what shows up on our YouTube channel.
Exactly. With that being said, check out the rest of our videos while you're here.
You know? And be sure to subscribe.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
And love.